Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how to make a delicious caldo de albóndigas. So if you're ready, let's get started.
We're going to begin by making our tomato broth. To a blender cup, we're going to add 3 Roma tomatoes, 1/4 of an onion, 2 garlic cloves, chile chipotles in adobo sauce, I'm using 3, 7 ounces of el pato hot sauce or tomato sauce. For our spices, we're going to be using 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, 1 tablespoon of tomato bouillon, half a teaspoon of black pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and 6 cups of water. Now we blend into smooth. And once we have our broth, we can set it to the side until it's time to use. For our meatballs, we're going to use a large bowl. We're going to use 2 pounds of ground beef. I'm using 90% lean, 10% fat. To that, we're going to add 30 pulverized unsalted salatin crackers, 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, black pepper, and oregano, a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, and salt. Finely chopped onion, garlic clove, cilantro, and chipotle pepper. And lastly, we add 2 eggs. We're going to mix it all together till everything is well combined. You're going to know that your meat is good to go when it no longer feels wet. Once done, we can get ready to shape our meatballs. Depending on how big you want your meatballs, then it depends on how much meat you're going to grab. I like to use 2 tablespoons of meat for each meatball. Just make sure that they are even so they can cook properly. Now we just repeat this step until we no longer have any meat to roll. And once we have all of our meatballs, we can take it to the stove so we can begin cooking.
Okay, to our pot, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to set it on high heat and allow it to heat up. Once the oil is nice and hot, we're going to begin to place our meatballs. Make sure not to overcrowd them. And we're going to be searing for 2 minutes per side. This is going to give our meatballs a nice crust, so like that they're not all mushy. After 2 minutes, we're going to flip our meatballs over, and we're going to allow that side to sear for another 2 minutes. After another 2 minutes, we're going to remove our meatballs. Going to add a little bit more oil. And repeat the process with the rest of our meatballs. Once we seared all of our meatballs, we're going to reduce the heat to medium. And I'm just going to clean up the excess oil. So now we're going to add our broth. Along with 4 more cups of water. And we're just going to bring it to a simmer. And once it comes to a simmer, taste it for salt and adjust it if needed. And for me, this is perfect. So now we're going to add our meatballs. So just place them in there. And now we're just going to bring it to a full boil. And once it comes to a boil, we're going to remove the top layer of our broth. Okay, and once we remove that, we're going to add 2 corns. Just cut them into small pieces. And we're just going to allow them to cook for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, we're going to be adding 2 potatoes, 4 celery stalks, and 3 carrots. So just mix it all and allow it to cook for 10 minutes. Okay, after 10 minutes, we're going to check our potatoes and make sure that they are semi-soft. Okay, so here we're going to be adding 2 calabacitas. And I'm just going to allow them to cook for 7 minutes. Okay, and after 7 minutes, our caldo de albóndigas should be done. Of course, just make sure that all of the vegetables are nice and tender. And just like that. I'm just going to turn it off and get ready to serve. So I'm going to be serving with some Mexican rice. And I'm going to begin by grabbing everything first. So grab a little bit of all of the vegetables. And of course, grab the broth. Okay, and for serving, I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon juice. And just chop it with some cilantro. Okay, and just like that, we can get ready to enjoy. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part, the taste test. So So I'm going to be grabbing my tortilla and just adding a little bit of the salsita. Just because I like my food spicy. Now, you know, we use chile chipotles, but of course, if you don't want to use them, you don't have to. You can just skip on them. But to me, it gives it a nice flavor, and it's not that spicy. Okay, so I got my burrito here. Grab the meatball. I'm telling you, these are just seriously super delicious. And with the Mexican rice, it's just the best combination. So I hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. I love caldo de albóndigas. It's just perfect any time of day. So flavorful, just perfect. Alrighty guys, and there you have it, how make a delicious caldo de albóndigas. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Share with your friends and family, and if you agree with this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.